Morning for a live video. We're going to check the right now moment of things goes in and out. So it is what it is. A lot of times you can just hear my voice better than seeing the pictures, but the most important thing is that you just get the message. I've been working on combination reading the whole zodiac, and so eventually those will be uploaded and stuff like that. Energy is just real big coming out. So if you are returning, welcome back, and if you're new, I'm glad to have you. My channel is real intense. I love the great maker of all things, and his name is Jehovah Elohim. People come the universe. I call him by his scriptural name because the scripture is found in the tarot. If you did not know that, a lot of people know it, but a lot of people don't. All of the hierarchy can be found in scripture, and on the Shabbat, which is the Sabbath, I get on and we'll pull right out of the scripture and read. So anyway, it's honored here. Sometimes it comes out real heavy. I don't care. It's life to us. It's good instruction for us. You know, Jehovah knows all things, and he is for us and not against us, and he wants to speak over us and load us daily with benefits and things like that. And he tells us to fear him, and just uproots all kinds of wickedness. And we look at the good, the bad, the ugly, the nasty, the gross, the criminal activity. We look at all of it. End time prophecy. Whatever Jehovah wants, Jehovah gets. I love his only begotten son that walked among us in the flesh, whose name is Yeshua the HaMashiach. Outside of Jehovah, though, we have no Yeshua, and which is salvation. So this is who I am. Take it or leave it. Doesn't make me know. Never mind. Jehovah's the one that's running this gate, and so I just run into him, and I am safe. I don't look at the numbers. I could care less. If I reach one person, that's all. That's all that matters to me, people. And hopefully, those of you who are doing the same thing, keep going, and you are getting souls saved, and you are wise when you and I do that to pull people out even of the fire. You know, it's just a vital time we live in. A lot of people have already went out into eternity, and it's a shame, but it just is what it is, people. It just is what it is. So, you know, Christ said that the harvest is plenteous, and we need workers. We need to pray for workers to get up in here and pull our sleeves back and go into even the most foulest places where somebody is sitting and thinking that nobody would ever come for me. Jehovah says, even if you make your, or David said, even if I made my bed in hell, he wouldn't leave us there. And so somebody's out there crying for Jehovah, and if you and I will open our ears to go out and to rescue somebody, then that's a wise thing for us to do, because it's a shame that anybody has to go down a wrong road and find death at the end of that thing, man. Anyway, so this is kind of who I am on my channel. Let's go ahead and let me put the phone down and we'll get started. If you are new, I feel energy, and sometimes the energy flow makes me feel goofy. I'm sure my words are sometimes, when I'm trying to deal with reading and stuff, they get kind of, you know, it might come across a little backwards, but as long as you understand what I'm saying, then you'll understand that I'm dealing with the energy. Okay? Thank you, Yola. I just appreciate you so very much. I just thank you for the people that are tuned in on this video, all the upright people that are just striving to just find you, Jehovah. You said that the pure in heart shall see Elohim, and we're going to see you, Jehovah. We see you. You're everywhere. You are everywhere. Open our eyes to see what we need to see. Bring things up to the light that's been hidden from us, and guide the way. Only you can tell us of things before they come, and I just thank you that you do forewarn us. I thank you for being our shield and our buckler, and I thank you for getting rid of the wicked who don't want to turn, and you're just rooting them out of the land, and you're just gonna give victory to your people. You've just been really bringing out a lot of victory and defeat within battles and stuff like that that's been coming out. That's way too much there. We have working energies coming out here. So the 8 of Pentacles, working on things going on at work. The 6 of Swords is here, leaving troubled waters behind. You could travel for your job. Something like that. The Sun is here. That's positive, people. The Sun is the forcible overthrow. This is right up in your face, and something's obviously been really stormy, and we're seeing something just overturn a very big positive way here. Love and romance and things like that as well. Messages are coming out, and you could be dealing with your children or teenagers. The pages have a age limit. Doesn't have to be. This could be a new job as well. Somebody could be getting a message maybe about a child or something like that, maybe a date or something. Let's see what's going on. positive energy. It's nice for a 10 because I did some readings for a couple of the signs, and oh my goodness, they were huge energy people. And some people, I had the devil come out 3 times in one reading, and if that ain't huge energy, then I don't know what is. We'll see what's going on here. We got some type of a lying energy. This is the 7 of Swords is a babbler. It's a guilty. If this is pride and ego, obviously somebody's leaving troubled waters behind. Somebody been dealing with a guilty, lying, babbling, strategizing fool, I guess, around some ordeal here, maybe at work, or you're just, it's trying to strategize something at work so that you can leave troubled waters behind because somebody around you has lied about something. Let's see what's going on. The 5 of Wands is here. Well, the 5 of Wands is strife. And then we have the Queen of Cups. She also came out today as well in one of my general readings. That was a big reading. This loving, caring, kind, gentle, sweet in the upright. If somebody's a liar, they're a manipulator at its finest, okay? Or this mother's dealing with, somebody younger, or this is a female boss dealing with, an employee or something like that. Something just right up in your face. Obviously, if we've got, this is a 2 of Wands. This is somebody at a crossroad. Obviously, somebody got to lie. Something's here, though, because we got pride and ego. The 9 of Cups is at the bottom. This positive, even if there's been a lie here, something's right up in your face about it. I know that there's governmental things going on. If there was manipulation here and somebody plotted something, something's over. I did another reading today, and you all said their little people game was over. People playing stupid games with people's lives. It's over. No more of that bull crap. There's that little knight that just got to rise up all the time. Okay, well, there's strife out here. And somebody's plotted some stupidness at work and caused some type of stormy situation where somebody traveled somewhere and there was love and romance around it, or some type of pride and ego around it. Then I guess that's what it is. In this deck, this Page of Swords has the eagle, which represents pride. It's come down. Okay. Also, if somebody flew somewhere or took a boat somewhere, if you're dealing with somebody overseas, I could read that energy that way as well. Somebody just got to rise up all the time because they have to rise up all the time. There's been disappointment around something, but we still have 2 cups here with the 5 of Cups. This is, I'm bitter. I'm crying over something. I can't get over it if it's in the negative, because we've got somebody in rebellion here that's manipulated something on your jobs. What's hidden here, Yolva, in the now? What is hidden here in the now? I'm just pulling cards just to see what the energy is. So if there is an affair going on around work situation, those situations, the Lover card can be an affair. Obviously, somebody, got angry over that, rightfully so, but at the same time, Yoga says vengeance is mine, so something happened around somebody and they got a bunch of just whatever pride and ego in their heart, and they plotted something, then something I guess would be showing around that somebody was a liar. Okay, then somebody would have been a cheater out here on some ordeal. But this is also for those of you in the upright, and maybe you just lied to yourself within some ordeal and you're at a crossroad and you do have somebody that just makes your heart just shine, and maybe you have let your pride down on something. There's still 2 cups here. This is a potential love. Okay, if you're dealing with somebody in the spotlight, because in the Lenormand the sun can go back to fame and glory, then we've got some type of singing music, or maybe you just play music, or somebody's just the music of your heart that's also here. This is a potential relationship out here that's in the hidden, that's coming to the surface. If this is a forgiveness and you're going to work on something, then that's great. Then you'll heal a relationship. Joyfulness. We got really good energy then coming out here. Joyfulness. Just looking at the picture, this looks like 3 people. And so if there was third parties, then there was. This is feeling pleasure and creativity that's also, in the hidden space coming to the surface for somebody to know about it. Harmony and stuff like that. Since we got music out here, maybe you harmonize, or you are in some type of, we already know about the singing group and stuff like that as well. We have hope. There is hope. So hope against hope, man. And your foe, if you're in the upright, this This card represents it ain't going to go the way the foe thinks it's going to go. Somebody's dealing with somebody who compares everything when this card comes out. Somebody has lost credibility somewhere as well, especially if they're going to show up like this all the time. I got something to say all the time, okay? Somebody gave some solid message about this freak down here, or about some manipulation, somebody lied, and somebody's lost credibility here, okay? That's coming to the surface, and there is going to be hope for somebody, and somebody going to be singing again just in their heart. There's joyfulness here. So, you know, whatever's gone on in this situation, there's still 2 cups, though, for some people. Something is going to be recovered. This is the crazy card, though. This is some type of energy that somebody's been mentally in their mind about something. You're dealing possibly with somebody who has mental illness. We had that come out the last set of the cardinal fixed and mutable signs. Somebody also could just be dealing with some type of a physical situation as well, or a spiritual recovery or something like that. It's going to be just a recovery card as well. But we know some people just literally lost their mind about some stuff. As far as I'm concerned, you're crazy to just lie. You've always been telling us, buy the truth and sell it not. Because if you don't, people, all it does is just bring craziness. Somebody's lost their credibility here because they lied. Didn't pay off to manipulate something here. Somebody plotted something. Somebody was going to be met the same way with whatever they did to somebody else in those the mutable sign readings. He that is slow to anger is better than he that is mighty, and he that rules his spirit than he that takes a city. Okay, I already know that there's been fighting because I know what I seen in the Leo. This would be Leo with the sun. The Leo and the Virgo. My God, there was fighting everywhere between that energy, and we also had the word fields and battleground that came out within that energy as well. And the Leo and the Taurus energy is where those 3 devil cards came out, and there was legal matters around some ordeal, and there was going to be justice. There was huge energy. So, you know, something's being forced, something's up in somebody's face, and something's already went down with this crazy energy, because somebody can go to jail for some people, be able to leave troubled waters behind, or you're just going to be able to get out of jail of your mind because of some stupidness. Because look, this is the most saddest card, man. Somebody just sitting there hoping, and somebody's been put out, and we know that there was cruelty and oppression there in some of those readings. Take away the wicked from before the king, or a boss, okay, or somebody just in charge. Take away the wicked from before the king, and his throne shall be established in righteousness. At the bottom of the deck, we have, speak not in the ears of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of your words. Well, somebody did, and somebody got caught up in something out here, and somebody lost their credibility somewhere. What a shame. Let me just pick some more cards here out of my homemade deck, and we'll pick a rune, and I'll call it a reading. Thank you. Hold up. Yes, this came out today in a general reading that I did. Your child is here. We have a child right here as well. Somebody's child was also set up, and there was a false heart and indignation and sexual abuse that was going on around somebody's child. And one of the words that came out in one of those readings was somebody's child or teenager was gangbanged as well. And I send you love and light if you went through that. That's crazy. That's craziness. So something was a setup, and you'll have seen it, and there will be justice. Again, something's not going to go the way that the wicked foe thinks that it's going to go, or what they plotted. They're going to be met the same way. Somebody crazy out here. There's going to be a recovery to some people. There's some really hellish stuff, man. An ending has come, or an ending of any kind. A death situation is here for some people. Somebody has brought heaven to somebody's life as well on the other side of that. Jehovah says that you need to have a talk with your kids. So again, if your kids or your teenagers have been acting a certain way, then I know Jehovah don't just bring things out for no reason. Again, you could save your child from being set up, because there's no time in the spirit. You know, some things have already went down. Some people are being warned about future things as well. You're always saying on this card, somebody needs to have a talk with their kid. If you've just been feeling a certain way around some ordeal, something could be going on around your children, because something's a set up out here, okay? And just sit down, and you could save their life from something really big, because we have death energies out here as well. Something about if somebody's animal is specifically involved in some type of a fight that went down around something, then something is out here as well. We also have sacrificing energy. The sacrificing rune came out. We know that that stuff exists in the earth. I attack the occult and Satanism stupidness. And again, you need to have a talk with your children. Who are they hanging out with? Okay, because it's a setup. Somebody's trying to lure somebody's child somewhere. You could save their life. People, please just don't let them go with anybody. Jehovah says to declare that your walls in your home, you speak to them and you say these walls are salvation, and these gates, and when you get on your internet gates, they are praised to Jehovah. All right, so there's somebody's being warned out here. Keep the Shabbat holy. He's bringing out commandments out here, but you can do what you want, but there is safety in the commandments. Somebody says, I have a hard time controlling myself around you. They can be positive or negative, but we have wickedness out here. We have somebody being set up. We have an ending of any kind, and we have some type of a death situation. We have anger that's been around, but we also have a forcible overthrow. Just need to use your intuition. Let me take a rune. We had the letter B coming out. This is the Berkana or the birch. This is femininity. This is projects. This is growth and joy and pleasures and nutrition and pregnancy. And your children are here. Jehovah's just really been bringing it out today. He's brought it out the last set on the fixed sign readings. Underneath the Leo section, the word children was there, and so your child is here as well, and it's here with the rune. So the letter B and the letter K. Some of them bucking in some ordeal, then you know why, because we got some type of an enemy around some people. There's foolish people out here that's done some stupidness, and they lied and they've manipulated. But we have the sun bringing something up in its face, and something will be forced. People, this is what come out in a quick reading, checking the energy. Again, I'm working on those combination readings today. It takes a long time for some of them to upload, but eventually you'll just have to go back on my channel to look at them. I'm not going to put them in the description box. It just takes too much to go back and upload and revise it and stuff like that. So you just go down in my on my channel, on my little list there, and you will find some of them there. Okay, so until next time, shalom.